Welcome back, everybody. I am Janora McDuffie, and we are here in sunny Palm Springs at the 2010 Gay Pride celebration. Let's check in and see what Jonathan's up to.
Thanks, Janora. I'm here with
Deanna.
Hi, Deanna. Thanks. How are you?
Good.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming out today. So, what brings you out today?
I'm here with my fellow gays and lesbians, just celebrating Gay Pride. There's so much going on in the high schools nowadays with the kids being bullied for being gay, so it's time to celebrate our pride today.
Thank you very much. A lot of people do feel the same way about that. So, thanks for your time. Happy Pride. Party on. Well, back to you, Janora.
Thanks, Jonathan. Now, Jayla Sims says she was born to sing. But when she heard about an audition for a singer, she had no idea that she'd be making television history. Watch this.
I was kind of scared being transgender. Like, I was like, I don't know if Diddy is ready for all of this. All of this woman up in here.
It's alright, you can go. I'll find somebody new.
Chicago native Jayla Sims did what no other transgender person has done before, winning Diddy's MTV hit reality show, Making His Band.
Prior to Making His Band, prior to the show, I would walk down the street and people would whisper, and it was normally like, is it a boy, is it a girl, is it whatever it is? It turns out it was a great opportunity, and I took it and took advantage of it.
By the time you hear this, I will be long gone.
But some industry insiders are wondering if the show took advantage of Jayla. Though she won, in the end, she didn't make Diddy's band. Author Terrence Dean says he's really not surprised.
Would that have looked good for his image in this day and age? No. No, she would have never made the band.
Disappointing, yes, but in some way, a typical ending for this not-so-typical girl.
Growing up was definitely an experience. They called me faggot, everything else, but I could sing, so of course, all the girls loved me anyway. So it was like, I don't care about none of that. He could sing his ass off.
Reaction from Jayla's family was typical too. They struggled with her transgender identification, pre-op counseling, and hormone therapy.
Now, they may not always accept the things that I did, but their love for me never changed. And I think that as I had to grow and come to an understanding of what I was and who I am as a person, they had to do the same thing. I guess that's what drew me closer to music.
Oh, I'm tearing high.
Getting closer to music also meant that Jayla had to get away from Chicago. She recently moved to Los Angeles to pursue television and film projects while she collaborates with music producer Mike Reason.
I don't think a lot of people are ready, but they have no choice to be, because people that like music are going to just welcome whatever she does.
I do believe that it takes a special person to be able to come out and say, this is who I am and I don't care what anybody thinks about it.
And though she's moved on from her reality TV show days, Jayla has come to terms with the reality of forever being known as that girl.
I'll be walking down the street like this, and they'll be like, is that the girl from Diddy? I'll be like, sure is. I don't care, no hair and all.
We reached out to Diddy's camp to see why Jayla didn't make the band. Their official comment? No comment. Jayla's album is set to be released early 2011.
Can't wait to hear that.
Me too.
Now, switching gears, we talked about who's gay. But what about who isn't?
Well, Lisa says you learn something new every day in this edition of Straight Talk.
Well, you learn something new every day. I was lunching with a sorority sister of mine, and she made a startling revelation that knocked me out. How is it you can go to bed straight one day and wake up a lesbian the next?
I've known P.R. Hawkins for years. She's a comic, author, and aspiring screenwriter. And she also has a thing for black men.
You know, I was strictly dickly, and I was a whole lot of dickly.
But after years of kicking it with brothers, guess what? She kissed a girl and she liked it.
Girl, I said I've been a lesbian for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I did not even know I was a lesbian. I had no clue. But I guess if I'm dating a woman, I'm a lesbian.
Sounds like a case of lesbian epiphany to me. So being the curious straight woman that I am, I wanted to know, how in the hell did she come to this revelation?
And I was at the party, and this woman walked in. And it was like I got hit in the stomach with a skillet. She walked in and it was like the air was sucked out of the room. She walked in and it was like, I went, ooh, I must be catching the flu.
So when does a girl crush become more than just a girl crush?
I am in a relationship, a sexual relationship, a committed relationship, a monogamous relationship with a woman. So I guess that means I'm a card-carrying lesbian. I'm in the club.
So how can you argue with that?
I mean, come on. Back in the day, what woman or man didn't have a thing for sex symbol Pam Grier? You know, Coffee, Foxy Brown, and Jackie Brown, and more recently, one of the straight characters on the daring TV show, The L Word.
Even though I was unmarried, I still had a relationship for 8 years with a straight man because I'm straight. And when I did The L Word, I learned about a community that's so prolific that probably a third of our population is basically gay. When people are gay, they're going to be gay. It's something you can't stop. Christianity, religion, politics, you cannot stop it.
Still, I thought people were born gay. I'm confused. So it's time to go see my sex therapist, Dr. Gail Wyatt.
We know that sexuality is very fluid and that under the right circumstances or wrong circumstances, depends on the way you look at it, people can engage in a lot of different behaviors and enjoy them. And so we have to appreciate that we don't know everything, so I don't see how we can afford to label people at this early juncture of understanding what sexuality really is all about.
I told her the other day, I have planned our wedding. We're getting married in the backyard because nobody has ever treated me the way she treats me.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
How is this sex?
Amazing.
I guess the bottom line is, if it makes you happy, then do you, boo. For Straight Talk, I'm Walisa.
Thanks, Walisa. Great job.
And here's what's coming up on our next episode.
On the next No More Down Low, Hollywood speaks out.
Usually people don't get involved in things until they're personally affected.
No More Down Low unlocks the mystery of why African-American heterosexual men are missing in action in the fight against HIV and AIDS.
I just don't think that it's being covered as much.
They're absent because if they stand up for HIV, then it opens up a whole can of worms.
Some of us go, oh man, if you speak out, that means something. It means nothing. All it means is you care.
All that and more on our next edition of No More Download, so be sure to join us. Jonathan, I don't know about you, but I had a ball today.
Oh my gosh, Janora, I had an amazing time. I couldn't ask for anything better than this. So now we can actually let our hair down and party hard and enjoy the rest of the parade.
Okay, you ain't got to ask me more than once. So from the Gay Pride celebration in the resort city of Palm Springs, California, reminding you to spread love, not hate. I'm Janora McDuffie.
And I'm Jonathan Plummer. Thanks for tuning in, and goodbye.
See you next time.